Hello everybody, and welcome back to the smoldering wreckage of this Let's Play of Banjo Kazooie. Now you might ask, oh, this is episode 5, I hope. I could be incorrect. But like, at the end of episode 4, you're probably like, oh, it was such a big deal that you missed that Jiggy at the end of Treasure Trove Cove. And no, that's not it. First, and this is in tandem with Yooka Laylee, I am playing Banjo Kazooie. If somehow you did not, if this is the first video you've been watching. And my enthusiasm for Yooka Laylee was a little bit low because I had previously played. This is not the room I'm supposed to be in exactly, but we'll hit this switch anyway. And if it seems like I'm precognitive with anything, that is because I did play through this just recently, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I was not super keen on Yooka Laylee. I was having to push myself a little bit to get through it. And that's alright. Especially because what was really wrong was I just finished Tribal Stack Tropics in my not Let's Play playthrough of the game before I decided to start doing the Let's Play. And Bottles is telling me that I can just press right trigger to do everything. So, I'd just done Tribal Stack Tropics, and then I had to do enough of it on camera so that I could unlock the next world completely. And then I screwed up recording and had a bunch of footage that I could not use. This is going right back to Treasure Trove Cove. What am I doing? But yeah, so then I went ahead and just did some more of Yooka Laylee because thankfully I got like nothing accomplished during the footage anyway. Barely. Didn't need to open this door either, but it's nice to have it out of the way. But yeah, so I get the Yooka Laylee episodes done, and I'm feeling good about myself. I get called away to do some other stuff with friends. This is the fast teleport for when you have unlocked a bunch of Grunty's lair and need to get around quickly. So, Yooka Laylee is done. I want to do episode, whatever the next one is, I think it would have been 5. Get called away to play some games with friends, that's okay. I sit down to do Banjo Kazooie. My headphones literally snap. The left side, whatever the heck you call the ear container thingy, just decides it's had enough of sitting here. They have this weird swivelly action, I guess to follow your head better or something, as you're moving around, and that little plastic bit just went. And so here I am, walking around looking for some super glue that I know I had not long ago, but it was actually at my parents' home where I used the super glue to fix some little Pokemon figures. And when I packed it up and brought it here, because super glue dries out, I figured if I have something else I need to super glue, it's better, because my dad had another, like it was a 2-pack, all this stuff. So I'm stomping around looking for the super glue. Never find the super glue. Still don't know where it is to this day. And I realize, oh, I've recorded like 20 minutes of me stomping around my apartment looking for super glue and not even accomplishing that. And I go, I think, well, okay, because what I was doing is I was testing to make sure that everything worked. Like, oh, I have a few settings wrong, so I'll just fiddle with this. And I'll go ahead and set up a profile, because what had happened to Yooka Laylee was me getting settings incorrect. Here we are, level 3, Clanker's Cavern. I'm still grousing about my... I promised when I started I wouldn't go on at length about the Let's Play process, but this is what I've been reduced to. I'd apologize, but no. I assume you're deriving some sort of enjoyment from my suffering. I know I've done the same to others. I suppose it's karma. Anyway, and when I set up the profile, I did not copy. Because basically all my settings are the same, except that I don't upscale the 720 resolution of Banjo. I just capture it in 30 FPS because that's all the Xbox is putting out anyway. I assume. And so it's in the wrong file format, all this other horrible technical stuff that basically amounts to I'm totally screwed. Like, all I have to do is convert it, and then I should be fine. And that's when I realized that the audio from me talking is on a completely different track that did not get captured because it was not the right format. And I'm like, well, damn. So that is just dandy. Puts a huge damper in getting everything just into the rhythm of doing things. And fortunately for me, my test play basically was in the same state. I had to go and grab like a couple things from the end of Treasure Trove Cove, but that was it. I sure hope I don't drown getting this Mumbo token. That would be embarrassing. I might be missing a Mumbo token from Treasure Trove Cove too, now that I think about it. That's always a possibility, because this is not the same save file anymore. But yeah, that is my tale of why you should always set up separate profiles for separate capture targets. And yeah, something I learned that I don't know if it's being captured in the audio, actually. I did not think to check it, despite the fact that I thought about it. There's this weird kind of scare chordy noise playing, and I don't know exactly what causes it. It's near Clanker, too. When you're inside of... Well, I guess it's when you're underwater inside Clanker, is the way to put it. At this point, it's not torturing me nearly as badly as it could. I used to have so much trouble with this as a kid, and somehow I just perfectly managed to execute the roll around and not miss any bubbles, and I'm not dead. Ugh, it's grand. Yeah, as long as it was underwater, it was doing it. I hope it's not in the recording, just so that you don't have to be subjected to it, because nobody deserves it. Hello, I'm probably going to leave you for dead. Look at me, I'm so good at the underwater, and then I miss every friggin' musical note. I didn't even get these on my other play. The Lost Forever. No, I could have just done like recorded in post over it, but the hilarious thing is you know, this was after a bunch of this stuff, and I had griped about it on camera already, and it just didn't seem authentic. Doing it was just like, I wonder if it was. Nope, it was not the Jinjo. I don't know what on earth that noise could possibly be. Come on, just get the note, Banjo. Anyway, Clanker's Cavern is the first underwater level. And I think most of the other underwater levels don't involve nearly as much underwatering. And underwater levels in video games have their place, like the Donkey Kong Country games and Super Mario Brothers. They were a nice little change of pace, a slightly different... I'm not exactly sure what you described the physics. Oh, I didn't know that was there. If you didn't see it, there is a honeycomb hidden in this pipe. That will be nice to have if I can rope the hole. But traditionally in 3D games, underwater is just good as heck. Like you saw me going for those notes. I think Super Mario 64 did okay, but that's also because like Donkey Kong Country and Super Mario Bros. Use underwater levels sparingly. Like out of all the worlds in Super Mario, which there's got to be 20 or so. Like I don't actually know the number because I'm not that huge a 3D Mario guy. I can only think of... Is it Jolly Roger? Jolly Roger something or other. I almost called it Rusty Bucket Bay, which is a level from this game, not from Mario. I'm not sure that I got this puzzle piece on my other playthrough. Come on, Banjo, get in the hole. Anyway, we will continue this lecture about underwater levels next time on Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. Thank you for watching and listening to my rambling. You know the deal. Next episode of Yooka Laylee on the left, next episode of Banjo Kazooie on the right. Playlists for both in the description below. And as always, thank you for watching.